Documenting your life might feel small at first, like it doesn't matter, like nobody is watching. But the truth is, what you capture right now can shape how you see yourself and even how others connect with you. I want to share why documenting my life is so important to me and also why I think it will be important to you too. By the way, my name is Judo, and when I first started documenting my life, I thought it would be very easy because I saw a lot of other creators in the space. They just simply record some part of their lives, speak their thought, and just hit publish, and people will watch that easily. And if they start watching, you will grow, you will get recognized, and maybe even fame. It felt like a simple path that every single person can take. It is not that difficult to start. But the reality was so different. The moment that I actually start doing this, I realized how much thought and energy I have to put into documenting my life. It's not just point and shoot your content, it's the idea after ideas, it is setting up cameras, capturing, trial and error, long late nights of editing, and sometimes even wondering whether it's worth it in the first place. And yet, despite how hard it is, there's something that keeps pulling me in. Documenting my life has given me a space to channel my creativity, to dump my thoughts somewhere outside my head, and to also prove to myself what I am actually capable of. Over time, I realized that documenting my life wasn't just to get attention or to get recognition, it was to get some space for me to grow. And documenting, it gave me a way to practice creativity, sharpen my storytelling, and learn how to constantly showing up even when I don't want to. And slowly, people began to notice. Right after I, come back to make content again, about 6 months have passed and I've grew over 110 subscribers. And initially, 100 and so subscribers might seem very little to you, but it's actually a lot because in my past experience, I have pitched a company in front of 100 people before, and I realized how much 100 people is when they're sitting in a room. Now I have 100 more people who is waiting for my next moment, for my next content, my next vlog, my next documentation of life. That number has changed how I view this entire journey as a whole. Because in the beginning, it was about me, but right now, it is about the small community that everybody is involved with me. But here's the thing, growing 100 subscribers in 6 months is not fast. My channel hasn't exploded yet, the algorithm hasn't picked me up and know what kind of content I'm making, and even my content itself is not that great sometimes. And there's a couple of moments that I think to myself that, is this really enough? Because nobody's watching. And it's easy to think that maybe you should not even bother with content creation or documenting your life from the beginning. You don't have the right gear, you don't have the time for it, your life isn't interesting enough like the big YouTubers who have this grand, amazing life every single day. And believe me, I have all those thoughts too, up until today. But here's the thing, nobody will watch your content in the beginning anyway. That's totally normal. Nobody cares about what gear you use because in the beginning, I recorded using my phone in my first couple of videos and the footage turned out really nice. And nobody could create more time than they actually have. If this is actually important to you, you will set out your time for that. And if you think that your life isn't interesting, that is where you are very, very wrong. The beauty of this is that people connect to the everyday, these small things, and the details that you can show in your everyday life. That is where they will find something that relates to you. The most interesting part isn't the perfect life or the most exciting life, it's the fact that it is you and you are unique and you need to represent yourself and people will find interest in that. And if you're still worrying about nobody watches your content, you need to look into why you start documenting your life in the first place. Because documenting your life isn't for other people to watch, but it is a time capsule of your growth. Every moment I capture is something that I can look back on. A record of my thoughts, my life, and who I was at that moment in time. Even if nobody watches, even if nobody cares, I still see the value. And that makes the entire process meaningful. I am not the same person who started documenting my life. This thing has changed me. I've learned to be patient, to find meaning in the mundane, and to learn that even though the growth is slow, it is still growth. And when you stack enough small steps, it will start to pile up. You start building your body of work. You start building your identity, and you started building your future self. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm still dreaming of that exponential growth to have 100,000 million bajillion views. But if that doesn't happen anytime soon, I'm okay with that, because this steady growth is still a progress. I'm still capturing, I'm still evolving, I'm still showing up for myself and this small but real community that has grown around me. And that's why I think you should start documenting your lives too. Because it's hard, yes, but it is the easiest way to be yourself and to put yourself out there. Who knows, maybe you will be successful, maybe not. But what's guaranteed is this: if you start now, you have already built something special. And one day, if you keep going, you will look back and see how far you have grown. You have built something that matters. And one day, if you keep going, you will look back and see how far you have come. Because the pie is big enough for all of us, and there's a share waiting for you. You won't get it unless you start. And the sooner you start, the sooner your journey begins. So if you ever thought about capturing your life, don't wait. This is the best time you will ever get. Start now. Put yourself out there, and maybe, just maybe, we will be successful together. And if you want to see more about why showing up consistently, even when nobody is watching, is so powerful, I made a video for that. You can click right here, and I'll be seeing you guys there.